Hi everyone, welcome to Kelly Martin Yoga. I'm Kelly. Today I'd like to share a yoga flow practice with you. Give you some energy. It's midday, you're feeling a little meh. I'm hoping this flow will give you some energy to get through the rest of your day and take you through to your evening. Now we're going to start today at the top of our mat in a mountain pose. So we're going to walk up to the front of the mat. Nice and easy. Your legs don't need to be locked in place. They can be nice and soft. Arms are soft along the sides of you. And bring your head forward. Gaze is nice and soft here, nice and easy. We're going to sweep our arms up overhead and gently slide them to our heart. And then we'll repeat. We're going to sweep those arms overhead. We're going to just loosen up here, bringing the hands to your heart. And then on your next inhale breath, we're going to lift up, take your gaze with you. And we're going to just swan dive down. Nice, easy bend to the knees. Arms are nice and soft in front of you. Head hangs out here. You can move the neck, move the back. Nice and easy flow. And we're going to rise halfway, flattening out the back. And you're rotating those shoulders, opening the chest. And you can have the arms hanging. You can rest on your shins, rest on your thighs. Whatever feels comfortable for you. And then let's go ahead and float back down. Resting your head over your knees. You can rock the hips here. And then we're going to slowly roll up to standing. And I'm going to lift those arms up nice and long. And then slide them right back to your heart. And then lifting up, take your gaze with you. And then we'll float back down. Again, nice and easy. And then you're going to soften the hands down. And step back one leg at a time. We're going to pause right here in a plank pose. And, you can rock the hips. You can shift front to back. Just like nice, easy movement. And then we're going to soften the knees down. Flatten out the tops of the feet and lower the chest all the way down to your mat. Let's go ahead and bring those elbows in. Lift up your chest. Little baby cobra. The toes are pointed back here. And then we're going to lower the chest. We're going to tuck the toes. We're going to press into a little tabletop first. Adjusting the hands, we'll take them to the side of the mat. Our index fingers are going to go straight out. And then we're going to tuck the toes. Lift those hips up towards the sky, downward facing dog. And then little easy pedals to the legs. And come up on your tiptoes. And press back towards your heels. You can look forward and rock back. Just loosening up the body. And then we'll look towards our hands. And we're going to slowly crawl to the front of our mat. We're going to pause here in this forward fold Uttanasana. Nice and easy over the knees. Let your breath be nice and soft here. And we'll slowly roll up. And lifting up those arms nice and long. Reaching the fingers up towards the sky. And this time as we float back down, we're going to wiggle the fingers. Again, we're just loosening up. Softening over the knees. And then this time, place both hands down on the floor. Now you can have spider fingers here, or you can have the hands flat. Up to you. And then we're going to step that right leg back. We're going to engage the toes on the right leg. We're going to softly rise up for a lunge, nice and easy. Arms can go straight up. You can have a bend to the elbow if that feels better on your shoulders. And just sinking in, nice and easy. And then floating over that front leg, hands come down. And we're going to step forward back into a forward fold. I'm going to do the opposite side, stepping that left leg back. Toes are engaged. Right foot is pressed into the mat. And slowly rise up. Arms are going to go up. Again, nice and easy. You can have a bend to the elbows if that feels better. Or arms straight up, whatever feels good for you. And then we'll float back over that front knee. Fingertips down. We'll step forward, back in a forward fold. And we're going to just transition into a nice hamstring stretch. So we're going to wrap those arms around the back of the knees, grabbing opposite elbows. And if grabbing elbows is like, that's too much today, put a slight bend to the knees. You can grab right at your wrist, whatever works for you. Head is soft over the knees. Nice stretch to the hamstrings. Nice release to your low back. And then go ahead and soften the hands back down. Let's roll back up to standing. Lift those arms up overhead this time. Let's connect the fingers together. We're going to turn them inside out and press straight up. And then we're going to gently rock to the right, get a nice stretch in the side body. And then we're going to roll through the front all the way over to the left side, pausing, getting the stretch in that left body. Nice stretch right along the sides. And again, the arms can be bent if that feels better. And then we're going to roll back through to make our way back to center. Pausing here, pressing the feet into your mat. And then go ahead and do a little shift with your weight so that you're pressing into your heels. You're pressing up, your core muscles are engaged here. And then we're going to float back down, but this time we're going to do it with the hands connected. So I'm going to walk back up to the front of the mat and then soften the hands down. And right before I hit the floor, release the fingers, pressing into the mat. This time we're going to step all the way back for a plank, and we're going to lower down into a push-up position, and then rolling to an upward facing dog. And again, you can have the thighs lifted off your mat. You're like, not today. Just soften the knees. And you can rock back and forth. And again, just loosening up, giving your body some energy to take you through the rest of your day. And then pausing here. And if your thighs are down, tuck your toes. And if the thighs are up, you're going to take your toes and wrap them back around, rocking back, another downward facing dog. This time we're going to look towards the hands and we're going to plant that right foot forward. We're going to take that left hand, put it right along the inside of the foot, and then lift the right arm up. And then go ahead and soften down, opening that left hand back up. We're going to take a huge step forward, back into a forward fold, and we're going to repeat. Hands down, stepping back into a push-up position, lowering down, upward facing dog, flattening out the tops of your feet, and then tucking the toes back to downward facing dog. We're going to look towards the hands this time. We're going to plant that left foot forward. You can walk it to center, plant the right hand down right next to the inside of the foot, lifting up that left arm, and then softening back down. Opening up the right hand, stepping forward. I'm back in a forward fold. I'm going to slowly roll to standing. Arms are going to go overhead. Hands are going to come to the heart. And then I'm going to take a nice big cleansing breath. Nice relaxing breath to even out my breathing. And I'm going to repeat one more time. Really big inhale through my nose. And blow out my exhale. Thank you for coming to your mat with me today. I hope this little quick flow gives you the energy to get through the rest of your day. And as always, thank you for sharing your practice. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste.